I love women. I don't care what ethnicity, shape or size. Well, there's always a line, but within normal human ranges, I love women. I don't love women in the same way Sensei Flabby Tits does.
I won't even dare tell you what I think it is.
2 seconds later.
It was just some dumb that is a liar. The way you combat it is by, let's not ever do an interview again to show these there's a bunch of dirty words.
I love them in more of the traditional, less hateful and harassment kind of way. I'm all about equality, which is why I think women deserve to be ridiculed to the same extent as everyone else on this channel. Not just for the hell of it, like Amber Turd, but when, for example, crazy bitches profess to having chi power and supernatural abilities, I consider that fair game, baby.
Rip you to shreds.
Now, in the last video, we covered a couple of yelling menaces, including the Queen of Scream, Karate Karen. Allow me to introduce you to Yan Fang, a female chi master and no-touch specialist and our first female Bushido master.
Oh, hello, priest.
Now, Fangy is from China, so most of you won't understand the subtitles, but I'll translate some important bits as I happen to be fluent in every dialect of Chinese from all provinces.
That we call in Chinese Bahui.
The Fangster also has a secret weapon up her sleeve, something we haven't seen yet on our Bullshido journey. Luckily, this 100-pound senior citizen is here to dispose of grown men with ease and show us the secrets along the way.
Yeah, buddy!
Fang's fanny holds tremendous power, and regardless of where you come from, either meaning of fanny is applicable. Ladies, I hope you're watching. This could save you from a potentially harmful situation. Note, do not try this on an attacker, learn jujitsu. Now, obviously she has a standard chi master repertoire. If touched by an attacker, they bounce around like total heads.
And
She has a uniquely Asian twist.
It's incredibly racist. Super racist.
Anyone who knows anything knows that Asians are champions at squatting deep. They eat like that, sit like that, drink like that, take a shit like that. I've travelled extensively throughout Vietnam and Thailand, so I can confirm this. Fangy causes anyone who touches her to involuntarily squat upon contact. Here, she explains a little bit about her technique.
我是师傅的弟子，这是一生一世改变不了的，没有一个人可以有任何权利把我开除出门。
Fangster's genius lies in her brilliant marketing when it comes to Fangy Fu. She really gets out there, literally, having pop-up demonstrations with almost certainly real, totally impartial strangers. It allows her to demonstrate the legitimacy of her many techniques. Techniques like the Taiwanese tilt. I mean, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what I was thinking. Help me out, John Cena.
很重要，我爱更尊重中国，更中国人。我很抱歉对我的错误，对不起，我很抱歉。
Sorry about that. Now, the unnamed move may look as simple as just stepping sideways, but don't be foolish, my friends. If it were that simple, you wouldn't have to be a Grandmaster Nana to do it. It takes decades of practice, obviously.
I've been doing this for a long time.
Everyone seems to pick it up really quickly, except for this bloke, because there's always one. Fangy shows him the way, and now he is right on top of it. For the record, this bloke is definitely sniffing Fangy's fanny, and is solely there to pretend you need her teachings in order to master this technique. Stepping sideways.
What technique was that?
Now, before I hand it over to Fangy to explain her fanny power, for those of you new to Seagalism, please consider liking and subscribing. I guarantee you won't find a more humorous, eccentric comment section anywhere on YouTube. I can't promise the videos will be funny, but the comments definitely will be. The community here is awesome, and I sincerely thank you all for your kind words and support along the way, my friends. If you don't want to like and subscribe, I don't know what to tell you. You probably drive straight at squirrels and steal from your grandma.
Every once in a while.
To get a true scope of what Fangy is all about, let's meet her husband, the stripy wiggle. Now at one point, I started searching YouTube with Chinese writing. I had no idea what it was, but I copied and pasted it from another video and found a bunch of stuff. I'm an industrious, resourceful motherfucker, what can I say? What I did stumble across is a whole world of these fake lickers. China has its own subculture of these vultures and it's bloody hilarious. We may get around to those jokers at some point also.
Yes!
For a moment, I actually thought common sense had prevailed, and we were seeing the real outcome of a 100-pound Chinese woman pushing against a grown man. But obviously I'm a f***ing idiot, because with a quick power-up, this bloke crumbles like a house of cards after Seagal breathes on it. Fanny's attacks have a two-pronged effect. Yes, they make your attackers look like total morons and cocksuckers.
Plus,
They also get stuck in a dance loop worthy of any movie. This lady came simply for a karate lesson, but left as a talented ballerina destined for stardom. Fangy's true energy is summoned from deep, deep down, calling on her punani power. This rare technique causes any man in close proximity of her pungent clutch to be repelled in disgust.
Your pussy smells like fish. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Your pussy smells like fish. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Your pussy smells like fish.
When Fangy's fanny remains unwashed for extended periods, the range of her attack increases and potential attackers are turned away in horror.
Oh, stinky, stinky.
pussy, pussy.
Some of Fang Fu's less known but equally deadly techniques include the arse slap, applicable as both a touch and no-touch weapon. There's great contention within the Bullshido ranks as to whether her or Nami came up with this technique. When your attacker has already moved too close, you'll need to use this deadly and complicated move. First, lift your elbow up so that your forearm is horizontal. And that's it. Well done, you're now a Bushido master. But it's not all smooth sailing deadly techniques and martial arts magic. As with all of these masters, there's usually one person who has to ruin it all by coming in with some skepticism and cynicism, trying to apply logic and common sense. Enter this bloke, a reporter/journalist. Here we see Fangy using her magical chi force to send the back group of bananas flying and flailing around. Mr. Skeptic definitely doesn't play that shit. He asked to go at the back of the line, that way he will be the one launched by the chi fireball. Unfortunately, Fangy's fireball didn't launch him into space. As expected, there's a logical explanation, and Fangy generously takes the time to explain why this didn't work.
And
Plus,
Well, I'm satisfied with that explanation. No need to ask further questions. Now I must admit, I was a little skeptical when I first laid eyes on Fanny. I ignorantly assumed that there is no way that this tiny old Chinese woman could send grown men flailing and gyrating like a beached Lizzo. I also didn't think women would be stupid enough to do some of the shit that men do, but clearly I was sexist. I don't think this is what feminism was fighting for, but empowering women now means you can become a Bushido master and have an OnlyFans account. Hell, you can do both if you want. So what have we learned today, my friends? Stupidity, deception, and delusion isn't exclusive to just one sex or gender. For the very same reason we don't often see women crushing beer cans with heads or doing stupid shit like this, I honestly didn't expect to see a woman Bushido master. I do always say though, if you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. It doesn't matter where you're from, your color, your sex. Being a deceptive, conning piece of trash doesn't discriminate. It welcomes everyone. So don't be that guy or girl.
You're better than that.
Now this all might seem like harmless lies, but these people are clearly vulnerable to exploitation and manipulation. As I always say, not everyone has the ability to see the lies or stand up for themselves, which is why those of us who have the testicular or uteri fortitude must protect the vulnerable. We are all operating with different cognitive capabilities, so we have a responsibility as a community to help those who are not equipped to help themselves. There is no greater feeling than doing something for someone less fortunate than yourself. So this weekend, keep an eye out for someone who might need a hand. You never know the difference you can make in that person's life. Anyway, you legends, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back next week with a new Hollywood Clowns video and another weekend special focusing on Big Daddy Seagal.
Aye.
That's right, he's back in the center spotlight. Until then, my friends, treat yourself to a guilty pleasure this weekend. You've earned it, but above all, stay awesome. Peace, legends.
When the girls start to strut, you could look at their butt, you shouldn't do that. The girl dress is just a pity, not just there to cover her kitty.
When me a fling it up, you better know to back it up. When me a dash it up, make sure you black it up. If you ever flap it up,